Hello everybody, welcome to Narita International Airport Terminal 1. And I thought I would just take you in a walkthrough and see what it looks like in 2022 April. There's not a lot of people here. The last time I was here, this place was virtually deserted, but there is a line over here. How you doing, everybody? Just gonna hang out in this corner for a second before we take a walk through. This is where you would go to check in and go to the departures, and I have about 20 minutes to spare before I've got to take a domestic flight here in Terminal 1. But I came over here just out of curiosity because I haven't left Japan in 2.5 years or more, since 2019, I think. So it's been a very long time. But these people are going somewhere, and I just walked here. I saw PCR testing. I saw just Narita Airport is just not ready, I think, to receive all of the foreign inbound tourism yet. But there's only one way to find out. Let's go take a dive through here, look at the shops for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. So this is one of the few ANA flights departing. Interesting. That one it's a sign about going to Japan, going to China. Let's just take a quick look down the center here. It is so empty. One day travel will return and this will be full of people again. It's just so surreal to me. Let's go take a look at the board to see what flights aren't suspended. Wow. Look at that. It looks like so inviting, right? Look at how interesting Japan is. Welcome. Me. I live here. It's different. All right, there are some flights that are leaving here on time. It's been a long time since I looked at one of these airline boards like this, really big in an international terminal. To the US and mostly ANA flights here. Now, a lot of flights are leaving from Haneda these days, so not a lot of people come to Narita. I'm off to Hokkaido, where it's like 3 degrees Celsius, and I'm leaving at 23 degrees Celsius Tokyo, which is kind of insane, but. So they don't say canceled here. They just say the flights are on. That's kind of a good thing. Oh, they do say canceled. Sorry. There's a lot of canceled flights here. What are you gonna do? It's just kind of sad here. I wanted to go, let's go to the shops and just see what it'll look like. Are they even open? Can you even go shopping in Narita? Let's go take a look. Fast track's not that fast. They still have a post box here, so you could always send your postcards before departure. Just keep a note of that. It goes a little bit faster from Narita. Wow, shopping? Really? Again, it's just so surreal, isn't it? How many times did I come here with Kanai going to someplace really interesting, you know? So many. I've used these restrooms before too. It's the last restroom before a long flight. The subway's closed here. Didn't know they had a subway. It looks super clean because it's super empty. If it wasn't so empty. All the shops are closed. That's what I thought. It might be because it is still quite early. It's just a little bit past 7 a.m. That's probably why. Maybe it's open. All right, let's go upstairs. Joy, it is super eerie. What's on the top of this escalator? Zombies? This is like an abandoned airport. So let's go out to the, I think we can see the airplanes. How do I go out here? Let's go out to here, the observation deck. Observation deck. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Take a look at some airplanes. There used to be a lot of airplanes. Still, I think it's gonna be kind of empty here. All right, I don't see a lot of flights here. Hey, if you want me to do a walkthrough if you'd like me to do a walkthrough at New Chitose Airport in Sapporo, make sure you click the like button. If we can get to 1,000 likes, I'll know that you guys want me to do a little walkthrough through the Hokkaido Sapporo's airport, which is called New Chitose. There's not a lot of flights. It's pretty empty. There's one ANA flight here. These are international flights. I'm headed to Hokkaido. I'm flying to Narita, renting a car, and so flying to Chitose in Sapporo, near Sapporo, renting a car, and then going up to melon and watermelon country, and then swinging around and going to Nemuro and Kushiro on the very east, where you can see Russia and the Kuril Islands, which are contested right now. They've been contested for like a century, really. Sakhalin with Russia. You can see the great Narita sign. This is what you guys see when you land here at Narita. It's all illuminated. That's how you know you're in Tokyo. Bob Joe is here. Thank you. I'm so excited to get to Hokkaido and have a kaisen don. All right, let's walk through some of the shops and get back. I gotta go over to the domestic terminal now. I have to be at the gate 20 minutes before. They do have a lot of gachapon, so you can empty your change here. You can even do purikura on Narita Airport purikura. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. It's a lot of gachapon. Hokkaido's gonna be chilly. It's gonna be sunny and like 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius the next few days, and I'm going to 0, where winter's still going on. All right, there's a food court here. Let's take a look. Basically, it's empty, because it might be because it's just early. It's just early. I do think it's open during the day, but just not right now. Wow. There's a Lawson's that's open. All right, let's go down. How do I go down? Here's some stairs here. Don't want to miss my flight. I'm flying an airline called Peach Airline. I haven't flown them before. Peach Airline to so it was about $600 round trip on ANA, or I think it was like $150 round trip with Peach. So I went with Peach, which is actually ANA's low budget, low cost carrier. So it's kind of like taking ANA, except they weigh your suitcases and everything, and they're really strict. Had to put, if you want to get around the weight limits, put all your stuff in your pockets and make sure you bring a jacket. Then you can get underneath the weight limits that they have. They never weigh your jackets, just like they never weigh you, right? That'd be rude. But I never thought it was fair to charge people by the weight. What if you're really thin? You weigh like 100 pounds. Should you have a little bit more weight limit? On just being fair. I'd have to pay more because I've put on some pounds over the last couple of years. Here's where the post office is. I have sent many things from this post office. It's closed. And there's a Starbucks here. If you want to get a coffee, that's open. I think they do have the cherry blossom. Oh no, it's sold out. The Sakura drinks. They do have one last Sakura mug there. There's a couple in there. All right, off we go. That was fascinating. I've changed money at that bank a couple of times too. This is between the wings. Shall we go to the North Wing? Maybe we can go to the North Wing really quickly because I gotta skedaddle to the domestic. All right, the last time I came to Narita Airport I drove Simon from the Eat Your Kimchi back in June of last year, of 2020. Oh my gosh. Was it? I don't even remember. I just, it was a long time ago. And Kanai and I drove out here, spent a day in Narita. I think he was the only one on that flight. Wow. This is so empty. This one is spooky. There's nobody here. Holy mackerel. How you doing, everybody? Holy mackerel. This is so empty. This is dark too, just because there's less lights. Wow, it's not right. They should open up. All right, off I go. To the domestic departures. By the way, don't fly drones here. That should go without saying. That's amazing. People have to be reminded, don't fly drones at an airport. I thought that Peach Airline was Terminal 3. It's actually Terminal 1. So I had to walk from Terminal 3 to 2, catch the shuttle bus. There's a free shuttle bus that takes you around to the other terminals of Narita. And it's not a bad place to stay. I went down to, if I take you down to the first floor, that's how to get to the domestic, I believe. Hold on a second. Yeah. That's where we started the live stream, right here. Let's go down into the dungeon. The arrivals also super empty. There's nobody arriving. So there's also a place where you can get PCR tests before departure and on arrival. I think they do it for free if you're coming into Japan. I see Suede Hightowers here. How you doing? By the way, I put some new emoji in if you remember. Some of them are relevant to this trip to Hokkaido, so you guys want to take advantage of that. I'm moving towards unknown spaces. The domestic terminal. There's the ATMs. I have 2,000 yen cash. That might be enough. Here's international arrivals. Yeah. Yvonne found the Leo emojis. Very quiet. And then I believe if you go down here, one more, I can get to the domestic departures. Now I'm kind of freaking out. Luckily, going through security in Japan is pretty easy. Domestic. Oh, there it is. First floor. Okay. Who wants to be on time? I always like to be right on time, you know, like right on time. I guess it's this way. Oh yeah, okay. So I took a bus here called TCAT, which is Tokyo City Airport Transport, I think it's called, TCAT, from Hakozaki, which is a massive interchange. So I think going and coming to Narita to Tokyo by bus is the best way, unless you have a rail pass that you want to activate, because the buses are pretty cheap and they're pretty fast too. It took me less than an hour to get here by bus. Domestic, 100 meters. Okay, we are here. Then you can see the board, a couple of canceled, and a lot of code sharing, meaning these Star Alliance flights and One Worlds have just combined massively to reduce the flights and just stop in a couple more countries apparently. Yeah, I guess if you have a lounge, and I do have American Express for Anna, so maybe I can use the lounges. That might be a reason to come early. I didn't think of that. But I'm flying Peach Airline and they don't have a lounge. I'm pretty sure the lounge is your seat when you get on the flight. And I'm sweating so bad because it is like 20 something degrees here in Tokyo and it's gonna be 0 when I arrive. I think it's, well, not 0, but pretty cold. Right, here's the Peach check-in. The thing that's interesting with the Peach check-in is that it is ANA, right? Do you see that? That's interesting. So it's basically just ANA, but cheaper. They weighed my bag. It's exactly 6.9 because I put all the batteries and stuff in my pocket. I'm here to beat the system. I have like 5 kilograms of batteries in my pocket. I can put it back in my bag now. You just have to beat the Jetstar's the worst though. I don't think they'll let you fly. You have to leave stuff behind maybe. I'll gladly pay an extra couple hundred yen, but I don't know. It's just more fun to beat the system until they catch you. There's probably a guy at the top watching the live stream. Gonna weigh my. If you weighed my jacket, it'd be more than my bags combined. All right, this is security, so this is as far as that we can go. All right, everybody, this was fun. Yeah, let's see in the playback if it's all Peach Airline going this way. Let's see in the playback we get 1,000 likes. When I come back, I'm coming back here on the 14th, and I gotta fly out through Narita. I get there, I guess about 8 p.m. So I got about an hour to live stream there and show you a little bit about New Chitose Airport and see how Hokkaido's main airport is doing. And of course today I got another live stream in Yubari, which is where Melon Country. I'm gonna be meeting my nemesis who bit my head off one day. At least go to his house. I'm not sure he's gonna be there. But I'm in touch with the Yubari city office, and they know I'm coming, so I gotta meet with them. It's gonna be a fun day. So that's probably gonna be around 2 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m., and I'll give you an update on Instagram and the Discord server. As always, some Instagram stories and whatnot. Thanks everybody. Have a good day. And this is gonna be a long one for me because after I get to Sapporo, I gotta drive all the way to the east side to Nemuro, which is like 5 hours of driving. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but I'm gonna stop off at a lot of rest stops, get some coffee and stuff. Should be fine. All right, have a good day. See ya.